Hey guys, this is Arthur, but most of you here know me as All About Budgies, and today we're going to talk about the second breeding journal for pair 1 of 2019. So in this video, we're going to discuss a few things. To start with, I want to talk about how to visually tell whether you have fertile eggs. After the female starts incubating her eggs, if they're fertile, they start turning like a pearly white color. If they're infertile or if they haven't started to develop the embryo yet, they're going to be a little like see-through pinkish kind of color. So keep that in mind that this is just to visually tell whether it's fertile egg or not. But a lot of people, what they do is that they candle them by using like a little torch light. They use a LED light in a very dark room, and they just basically put the light against the egg and they can see the embryo being developed. So in this particular clutch, I don't know what happened. I was keeping record of the day that the eggs were laid. So I knew an approximate date when I was expecting to get the little chicks. And it was raining really badly here in California. We hadn't had a storm or like rain like this much in a very long time. So I couldn't really record when the first one hatched. But I was surprised that when I did go and check on the eggs that two of them had already hatched. So I'm assuming that the first egg hatched 2 days before the second one did. So I checked them again in January 17th just to see if the third one had hatched, because I knew for a fact that there were only 3 of them that were fertile, and I was definitely going to get 3 chicks. The other 2 eggs are not fertile, but I leave them in the nest box so that the babies can actually position themselves so they're not being stepped on or anything like that. So a few fun facts that I wanted to point out is females can lay more than 10 eggs. I've had that happen once and it's like not that good. Usually eggs hatch with between 17 to 23 days, and then the chicks start opening their eyes after a week or so, and then they start getting pin feathers at about a week and a half, and finally they start venturing out of the nest box after 6 to 7 weeks. So it's a process that's pretty quick, and I just can't wait until these start flying about. And finally we were able to get the third chick to hatch, and what you can tell from the video is that his eyes or her eyes are red, and so that just tells us that it could quite possibly be that this chick is going to turn out to be a Latino, which is a yellow bird with red eyes, or an albino, which is a white chick with red eyes. Oh, and I forgot to mention the first baby that hatched also has red eyes, so quite possibly that Budgie's going to turn out to be either Latino or albino, or who knows, probably something else. Since I don't know the genetics of the parents, the breeders that I got them from were kind of sketchy. They're so hard to find here in Southern California that I've been trying to find reputable breeders that have exhibition quality English budgies. So far I haven't been able to find any, and I make do with what I have. And not to mention, I really like all the budgies that I picked out. I wouldn't have purchased them if I didn't think that they were gonna be up to par to my breeding program, basically. So the female, as you can tell, is a spangle, and the male is a normal green. So if the babies have red eyes, that means that the male is split to either Latino or albino, because the eno mutation is basically sex linked, so that means that only the male can pass it on. So he is split to the eno gene, and then most likely, because the female is not visually Latino or albino, the little chicks are going to be female. So in this case, I'm thinking that the two little red-eye baby budgies are female, the one in the middle quite possibly a male. And you can tell that there's a huge difference, the first one to the most recent baby that hatched. The difference in size is amazing. That happened in just 6 days. So it's like, wow, they grew up really, really quickly. So the middle child, the middle one, it has dark eyes. So I'm assuming he's going to be normal, which is fine by me. So I am thinking that he's going to be just like his dad, which is a gray green normal budgie. So we'll see how that turns out, but I'm quite happy with the results that I've gotten thus far. I also want to take this opportunity to discuss the giveaway that I just did. So I just gave away a plastic nest box, and I've been getting a lot of messages of people that were upset that they didn't win. But I am truly sorry. I can only pick one winner, and just keep checking back, because once I reach 35,000 subscribers, I will be doing another giveaway. I'm definitely going to be giving away the nest box, but I think I'm going to be giving away other products that I really like to use when I breed my budgies. So keep checking back, subscribe. That way we can get, sooner to the 35,000 subscriber mark, so I can do that giveaway. And then once I reach 50,000 subscribers, I'm also going to be doing a giveaway on the Vision bird cage. Excuse me. The medium-sized one, the one that I reviewed like 3 years ago, that's the one I'm thinking of giving away to one of my subscribers. So there are more things to come for this channel. I'm definitely trying to revamp it, make it a little bit more interesting, not only do breeding journals, but also do like product reviews. I don't know what's wrong with me today, but so product reviews, and I've been getting a lot of inquiries. A lot of people ask me where I get certain things or the products that I use. So I definitely want to pass down that knowledge to you guys, and I will be making more videos on that. I'm also going to be making more how-to videos, such as how to tell when, a female's about to lay eggs, or how to tell whether the male and the female are interested in one another, or even how to tell when they're not interested and what to do about it. So there's different techniques that I've observed and developed over the years, and I am willing to pass down that knowledge to all of you. So another point that I wanted to bring out is that I would love to do a Q&A video, but the only way I can do that is if you guys start asking me more questions. I'm very active in the other social media platforms that I have, like Facebook, Instagram. I answer a bunch of questions, but I would like to compile a list of questions and answer them in form of a video. So I think that would be interesting. I definitely want to build the audience for this channel, and I've noticed that we've grown so quickly. So thank you for that. So what you just saw is that the 2 infertile eggs are still there. So that just helps the babies balance themselves. And I know the little nest box is a little dirty, but I usually don't clean it that often, because I want there to be bacteria. I want the babies to develop immunities to that. I don't want frail, babies that could quite possibly not live for a long period of time. I am going to be keeping all of these because I'm starting my breeding program, and I haven't thought about selling my or rehoming my birds. So I don't think that's going to happen. So if you want to ask me questions about that, not at the moment. And I don't ship. So yeah. So as you can tell from the video, the little yellow pin feathers tell us that these are Lutino babies. So the oldest one is definitely a Lutino and definitely female, and the youngest one, I saw a few little yellow pin feathers, so I'm also thinking it's going to be a Lutino and also female. The middle child, I'm going to call it the middle child. The middle child is definitely a normal, but he's blue. I want to say a sky blue, and then what's interesting, he has a yellow face. So he's probably a yellow face type 1, sky blue Budgie, but it's hard to tell at this time. So yeah, genetics is quite interesting in Budgies. You never know what you're gonna get, especially if you don't know the lineage of the parents, then you're gonna be surprised. Just full disclosure, the babies have already fledged. I did record some video. So I will be making a third part to the breeding journal. So keep checking back. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and you hit that little bell icon so you can get notified when I do upload those videos. So keep checking back. And also, I didn't remove the nest box on time, and she ended up laying another clutch. So I'm definitely going to make, another breeding journal. So it's going to be breeding journal for pair 1 dash 2. So keep checking back for that. Don't forget to follow me at the social media. And then don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. So yeah, that's it. If you made it all this way, then thank you so much.